we are going to learn practice set 1.5, the most fearful exercise for all students because these are the word problems. So काफी स्टूडेंट्स को इसमें डर होता है कि मैं ये कैसे सॉल्व करूंगा, कैसे होगा, बट इट्स माय एडवाइस, कभी भी आप अगर इस टाइप के लास्ट एक्सरसाइज में जब आप वर्ड प्रॉब्लम देखते हो तो इसके पहले अपना बेस एकदम स्ट्रांग बना दो, क्योंकि ये पिछले जितने एक्सरसाइज हुए होंगे उसी पर बेस होगा। सिर्फ थोड़ी बातें ऐड तो होगी, लेकिन ये अगर आपका कंफर्म हो गया कि हम मुझे यहाँ पे दो इक्वेशंस मिल गए, उसके बाद मुझे बस उसी तरह से सॉल्व करना है जैसे मैंने पहले किया हो। सो यहाँ पे दो बातें आपके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है। एक तो पहले आपको दो इक्वेशंस निकालने आना चाहिए, वर्ड्स को समझ के। इसके लिए मैं आपको एक एडवाइस दूंगा कि ऑलवेज यू डिवाइड द सेंटेंस, यू ब्रेक द सेंटेंस एंड देन you can find out the equation properly. How to do that I am going to explain. And now before this I just want to revise what we have done in the first exercise, second, third and fourth, that is in the earlier exercise. So in the practice set 1.1 we have seen, in practice set 1.1 we have seen how to solve the simultaneous equations by equating coefficients. Second practice set 1.2 we have seen how to solve these simultaneous equations in graphical method. Third practice set 1.3 you have seen by using Cramer's rule, so we call it as a Cramer's method also. And in a practice set 1.4 you have seen, in the denominator you have seen the variable that is a non-linear equations to linear equations. So we convert the non-linear equations to linear equations and we solve it. Now in this practice set 1.5 we are going to learn the word problems regarding linear equations. This is the fifth exercise and the last exercise of this chapter. So we are going to solve one by one. I hope you got the overall snapshot of this overall chapter. आपको पूरे चैप्टर के बारे में पता चल गया होगा कि फर्स्ट एक्सरसाइज में क्या है, सेकंड में क्या, थर्ड में क्या, फोर्थ में क्या और फिफ्थ में क्या. सो नॉन लीनियर इक्वेशंस, टू लीनियर इक्वेशंस, ये हमने हमारे लास्ट लेक्चर में देखा. सो नॉन लीनियर इक्वेशंस को हमने कन्वर्ट किया लीनियर इक्वेशंस में, देन वी सॉल्व इट. ओके, सो नाउ वी आर मूविंग टुवर्ड्स द प्रैक्टिस सेट 1.5. So first sum is two numbers differ by 3. Two numbers differ by 3. The sum of twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number is 19. Find the numbers. We have to find out two numbers. You can see that these are the, okay, so the word is plural, so that's why we require two variables. So here we will assume, let the two numbers be x and y. We always assume generally x and y. So I am also taking here x and y. Now you can see one of the number must be greater from this as they are differ by 3. Differ by 3 means what? कि दो numbers के बीच का difference 3 है. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? एक नंबर बड़ा होगा और एक नंबर छोटा होगा. So let's say that the greater number be x and the smaller number be y. That is, your x is greater than y. Now, we have to see that we need two equations, and if I need two equations, I have to find out how I can make out the two equations from this sum. So the two numbers differ by 3. So what are the difference means here? So suppose my x is greater, as I have here already told, the greater number be x and the smaller number be y. So अगर suppose x 9 है तो y होगा 6 because there is a difference of 3. अगर x 7 होगा तो ये होगा 4 because difference is 3. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? अगर मैं यहाँ से माइनस करता हूँ, every time I should get 3, so I can get the equation as 3. So this is my first equation, x minus y is equal to 3. यानी अगर मैं बड़े नंबर से छोटे नंबर को माइनस कर दूं तो मुझे क्या मिलना चाहिए? 3. So the two numbers differ by 3. So as per the first condition, I got it here, x minus y is equal to 3. So हमें first condition मिल गई है. Already I explained you, please remember the difference between two numbers is 3. So I am just reducing the smaller number from the larger number, that is the greater number. So greater number minus smaller number is equal to 3. That I am getting from this line. Two numbers differ by 3. Now we will move towards the second equation. You can check that second equation. The sum of twice, okay, the sum of twice. So first of all, I will write as per the second condition, sum of, so first of all I understood there is a sum means plus, sum of twice the smaller number, twice the smaller number. So twice the smaller number. So I will say 2y. Twice means 2 times y. Twice the smaller number and thrice the greater. Thrice means 3. Thrice the greater number. Our greater number is here. Greater number what we have assumed? X. So 2y plus 3x. Okay. So here we will assume that also. Let the greater number be x and the smaller number be y. So हमने यहाँ पे smaller number को y assume किया है, greater number को x assume किया है. So 2 times smaller number plus 3 times greater number is equal to 19. Now I will just change it. Okay, x I want earlier, so मैं आगे लेके आऊँगा इसे. 3x, I will make it out on normal equations, and there is a positive sign, so there is no problem here. Just I will interchange the number 3x, 2y plus 3x becomes 3x plus 2y is equal to 19, and I got my second equation. Once you got these two equations, now it becomes very easy, as you know that in your first exercise you have solved such type of many sums. So हमें यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा भी ध्यान देना है. यहाँ पे प्लस 2y है, यहाँ पे ओनली माइनस y है. मैं क्या करूँगा? I will multiply my first exercise. Okay, so हमने जो first exercise जो आज मैंने समझाया, equating the coefficients, मतलब यहाँ पे 2 है तो यहाँ पे भी 2 चाहिए. तो मैं क्या करूँगा? Multiply equation 1 by 2. Multiply equation 1 by 2. So 2 into x minus 2 into y is equal to 2 3s are 6. So I got the equation number 3 from this equation. Now, as we have changed your first equation into third, so forget that. Now we have to focus on these two equations, your equation number 2 and equation number 3. I am signing here just for your knowledge purpose. So we have to focus on these two equations. Now you can see here there is a 6 and here 19. And what we are going to do here, there is a minus and here plus. So opposite sign addition. Opposite sign addition. What I am going to do? Adding equation 2 and 3. So 3x plus 2y is equal to 19 and 2x minus 2y is equal to 6. Cancel it. Plus 2y minus 2y cancel. 3x plus 2x is equal to 5x. 19 plus 6, 25. So x is equal to 25 upon 5. 5 ones are 5 and 5 5s are 25. So x is equal to 5. Now we have to substitute. It means here we got the value of x, that is your greater number is your x, and that we got it as 5. So our x is 5. And now we have to substitute x is equal to 5. In any equation you can substitute. I will substitute in equation 1. It seems very easy. In equation 1. So what is our equation? X minus y is equal to 3. So 5 minus y is equal to 3. Now 5 minus 3. Minus y goes on the other side. So it becomes positive y. Okay. So 5 minus 3 is equal to y. You can see here minus y goes on the other side, it becomes positive, and plus 3 comes to the other side, it becomes negative. So y is equal to 2. That we got the answer. So 5 minus 3 is 2. So y is equal to 2. So here we got the greater number. What is the greater number? Greater number is x. So greater number is equal to x is equal to 5, and the smaller number is equal to y is equal to 2. So the required numbers are 5 and 2. Now we will just check it out whether our answer is correct or not. I just want to verify it. So suppose I can see that the difference between two numbers is 3. So please see that this is your greater number and this is your smaller number. So greater number minus smaller number is equal to difference. So you can just check. No need to write in your exam, but just for your checking purpose. So this is your greater number. G stands for greater number, S stands for smaller number. Let's check your first condition. 5 minus 2. Are you getting the 3? Yes. So 5 minus 2 is 3. I got the difference as 3. My first condition got clear. It means my answer is correct. But now I want to check with the second condition also, whether I am getting 19 or not. So for that reason, what I have to do? I have to do the sum of twice the smaller number. Twice the smaller number. So 2 into 2 plus and thrice the greater number. And thrice the greater number. So thrice means 3 times and greater number is 5. Twice the smaller number. The sum of twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number. This is your greater number, this is your smaller number. Smaller number को 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है क्योंकि twice the बोला है, और greater number को 3 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है क्योंकि thrice बोला है. So let's check क्या इसका आंसर हमें 19 मिल रहा है या नहीं. So 2 2s are 4, yes, plus 3 5s are 15, we got 19. दोनों कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई, इसका मतलब हमारा आंसर 100% करेक्ट है. So in this way you can check in your exam also. And for the better understanding of the sum, so this is not to write, this is okay, so this part is not to be written in your exam, this is just for your knowledge purpose कि आप इसे समझ सको अच्छे से इसे कि कंडीशन में एक्चुअली ये लोग सम में क्या बोल रहे थे, यहाँ से आपको एकदम क्लियर हो जाएगा. ओके, सो वंस अगेन एक छोटे से रिकैप के साथ, फर्स्ट टू नंबर्स डिफर बाय 3. सो हमने दो नंबर्स हमें जो फाइंड आउट करने थे, हमने एक को x एज्यूम किया, दूसरे को y. सो ग्रेटर नंबर हमने x एज्यूम किया और स्मॉलर नंबर y. सो x इज ग्रेटर देन y. एज पर द फर्स्ट कंडीशन, द डिफरेंस ऑफ टू नंबर्स, सो x इज ग्रेटर. रिमेंबर, greater number minus smaller number is equal to difference. You can't do the y minus x, okay, because we have assumed the greater number is x. So greater number minus smaller number is equal to difference. So x minus y is equal to 3, and as per the second condition, twice the smaller number, okay, the sum of twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number is equal to 19. So 3x plus 2y is equal to 19. Once you got the two equations, just equate the y variable. यहाँ पे 2 है, यहाँ पे नहीं है, तो हमने क्या किया, फर्स्ट इक्वेशन को 2 से मल्टीप्लाई किया, and we got the new equation, that is our equation number 3. 2x minus 2y is equal to 6. Now we will add up these two equations. Why we do the addition? Because these two are opposite in sign, so I will do the addition. And now y 2y gets cancelled, that is, and 3x plus 2x 5x, 19 plus 6 25. So we got the value of x as 25 upon 5. So 5 ones are 5 5s are, x is equal to 5. We will resubstitute. Okay, so substitute करेंगे हम लोग से रिप्लाई. Okay, so प्लेसिंग करेंगे. कोई भी इक्वेशन में आप इसे प्लेस कर सकते हो. यहाँ पे this is the best equation, smaller equation. Okay, so simple equation में प्लेस करो, आंसर जल्दी आ जाए. So x minus y is equal to 3, x is equal to 5, 5 minus y is equal to 3. Minus y goes on the other side, so it becomes positive, and 3 comes to the other side. Okay, so it becomes negative. So 5 minus 3 is equal to 2, so your y is equal to 2. So you got the greater number, x is equal to 5, and the smaller number, y is equal to 2. So the required numbers are 5 and 2. So this is your solution, okay, and this is just for your understanding purpose. No need to write this part in your, just for understanding. Don't write in your exam. Now we will move to the next. Let's start with the second sum. It's altogether a different sum. As in Maharashtra board, you have seen that new activity-based question has been started. So this is also one kind of different question. Here we have to understand what they want to say. It's not a clear language, but we have to understand what they want to say. Here you can read. First, complete the following. Complete the following. What we have to complete? Complete the following, that is, find the values of x and y and find my perimeter and area. But perimeter and area of what? So I am a rectangle. So here it is clearly given that I am a rectangle. So if it is a rectangle, then what are these? These are all the sides. Measurement of all sides of rectangle. So try to understand the sum. I am a rectangle. So this is one side, second side, third side, and fourth side. You can check that all the four sides, the measurement of all four sides are given. From these measurements, we have to find out the values of x and y. And also you have to find out perimeter and area of this rectangle. So always remember how to check this type of sum. Try to focus overall sum in a proper manner. First, you have seen that I am a rectangle. So these are the sides here also, and what you have to find out. Here you have to find out the value of x and y, plus you have to find out the perimeter of rectangle. My perimeter means I am a rectangle, so it's a perimeter of rectangle and area of rectangle. So here you have to find out the value of x, y, perimeter of rectangle and area of rectangle. Now we will start the sum. Here you know the property. What are the properties? Some property you have to remember as if, okay, so you know also. So the property of rectangle is what? Opposite sides of rectangle are equal. So first property here, from this we will find out two equations. It will help you to find out two equations. So opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. So we can say that 2x plus y plus 8 must be equal to 4x minus y. Okay, ये दोनों एक दूसरे से equal होंगे because this is one side, this is another side. So, but opposite sides are equal. So we can say that this is equal to this. Now we will just see the like terms. Here there is a 4x, here there is a 2x. So I will transfer 2x on the other side, leaving constant here. So 4x minus y, this 2x goes on the other side, minus 2x, and plus y goes on the other side, minus y. So here we get the equation 4x minus 2x, 2x, and minus y, minus y. Minus y means minus 1y, and minus 1y, so minus y, that is your minus 1y. So 1 minus 1, here minus 1 minus 1 minus 2, so minus 2y. So we will just make a proper way this equation. So 2x minus 2y is equal to 8. We get the equation number 1. Now from the remaining two measurements we will try to find out the second equation. Here also the same reason, opposite sides of rectangle are equal. So no need to write, okay, so we can just understood 2y is equal to x plus 4. एक बार हमने already लिख दिया है. So हमें just 2y is equal to x plus 4. This is your one side and this is your opposite side. So ये दोनों equal होंगे. अभी हमें इस पर से भी इक्वेशन बनाना है. सो हमें क्या करना है, प्लस 4 को इधर लेके आ जाओ, कांस्टेंट वन साइड एंड वेरिएबल ऑन द अदर साइड. सो x minus 2y, and now the first term must be positive. Always remember, we normally keep the first term as positive. So x minus 2y is equal to minus 4. And now we got second equation. अब हमें second equation मिल चुका है. जरा हम लोग देखें तो यहाँ पे हमें इक्वेशन में क्या मिला है, x minus 2y is equal to minus 4, और यहाँ पे हमें इक्वेशन मिली है 2x minus 2y is equal to 8. So minus 2y they are same. Okay, so these coefficients and the variable are same, but the sign is also same. So हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, subtraction. So here subtracting, this 8 is bigger than minus 4. So subtracting equation 2 from 1. 2 from 1 इसका मतलब फर्स्ट इक्वेशन ऊपर आएगा. सो हमें फर्स्ट इक्वेशन लिखनी है 2x minus 2y is equal to 8. x minus 2y is equal to minus 4. And now we have to subtract, so we will change the sign. Okay, minus 2y plus 2y cancel. 2x minus 1x is x, and 8 plus 4 is 12. So here we got the value of x as 12. First target is over. Now we have to find out the value of y. So substitute x is equal to 12 in equation first or second. Okay, so here we will substitute in second, okay, first equation also we can take. So in equation 1, so 2x minus 2y is equal to 8. 2 into 12, the value of x, minus 2y is equal to 8. 12 2s are 24, minus 2y is equal to 8. So here we are transferring the 2y on the other side, so 8 becomes negative and 2y becomes positive. 24 minus 8, 24 minus 8, you will get it 16 is equal to 2y. So y is equal to 16 upon 2, that is 2 ones are 2 eights are, so y is equal to 8. So we got the first target here, x is equal to 12 and y is equal to 8. Please consider, okay, so once again 24 minus 8 is 16 and this 2 goes to the denominator of 16. So 16 upon 2 is equal to 2 ones are 2 eights are, so y is equal to 8. So here we got the value of x as 12, we got the value of y as 8. हमें अभी क्या करना है इसमें, कोई भी एक वैल्यू में आप इसमें x और y की वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करो तो आपको क्या मिलेगा, लेंथ। और जब आप इसमें से किसी भी एक वैल्यू में आप सब्स्टिट्यूट करोगे x और y की वैल्यू तो आपको मिलेगा ब्रेड्थ। ओके, सो जब तक हम लोग लेंथ और ब्रेड्थ नहीं निकालते तब तक पेरीमीटर और एरिया मिलेगा नहीं। सो फर्स्ट वी विल फाइंड आउट द लेंथ। What is the length of a rectangle? So 2x plus y plus 8. You can take this also or any one of them. So I am taking this 2x plus y plus 8. So 2, what is the value of x? X is 12 plus 8 plus 8. So 12 twos are 24 plus 8 plus 8. You can say 24 plus 16. So 8 plus 8 is 16, 16 plus 4, 20, 20 plus 20, 40. So here we got the length as 40 units. And now we want to find out the breadth of a rectangle, which is given as 2y, or you can say x plus 4, any one of them. So I will take 2y. So 2 into y is 8, 16 units. Now, if you want, you can just check it out. X plus 4 also. What is the value of x? 12. So 12 plus 4 is also 16. मतलब आप 2y लेके करो या x plus 4 लेके, okay, breadth वही आएगा. So any one of that, okay. So यहाँ पे भी आप interchange कर सकते थे. अगर 2x plus y plus 8 की जगह पे मैंने 4x minus y भी लिया होता तब भी आंसर 40 यूनिट्स ही आता, और अगर मैंने 2y की जगह पे x plus 4 लिया होता तब भी आंसर 16 यूनिट्स ही आता. So I got the length and breadth of a rectangle. Now I want to find out the perimeter. Perimeter of a rectangle is equal to 2 into length plus breadth. All of you know the formula. 2 into length plus breadth. So here 2, length is 40 and the breadth is 16. So 2 into 56, that comes to 112 units. Okay, so perimeter is 112 units. 56 twos are 112. 2 into length plus breadth. What is the length? 40 units. What is the breadth? 16. So 40 plus 16, 56. And what is the double of 56? That is 112. Now we have to find out the area. So area of a rectangle is equal to length multiplied by breadth. So what is the value of this? Length 40 and breadth is 16. So all of you know the table of 16. 16 fours are 64. Besides that, you have to keep 1 0. So 640 square units. Please remember the final answer. This is an area, so always we keep square. Okay, and meter, centimeter, nothing is given, so I will use units. So 640 units. I got all the 4 answers. First, okay, we have to find out the value of x. X is 12, the value of y is 8, and now the perimeter of a rectangle is 112 units and area of a rectangle is 640 square units. So just have a small recap. हमने यहाँ पे जो एक्टिविटी बेस्ड क्वेश्चन देखा उस पर से हमें अपने आप से समझना है कि ये एक रेक्टेंगल है तो ये उसके साइड्स होंगे जो कि अपोजिट है, ये अपोजिट साइड. सो वी गॉट वन इक्वेशन. हमने अपोजिट साइड्स ऑफ रेक्टेंगल सी दिस टाइप ऑफ सम्स वी हैव टू यूटिलाइज सम ज्योमेट्रिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ दैट फिगर. ओके, सो जो प्रॉपर्टीज है उस फिगर की उसे आप यूटिलाइज करके ये इक्वेशन निकाल सकते हो. सो हमने फर्स्ट इक्वेशन निकाला, फिर इस पर से सेकंड इक्वेशन and we solve them simultaneously. We got the value of x and value of y. After that, please, maximum students will understood that my x is length and my y is breadth, but this is not the case. You have to keep here the x and y, the value of x and y, then you will get the length. When you keep the value of x here, you will get the breadth, or here if you keep the value of y, you will get the breadth. So this figure will give you breadth and this figure will give you length. Okay, so any one of the equation you can put the value. Okay, whatever you have found the value of x and y. So जो भी आपको वैल्यू मिली है x और y की, इस मेजरमेंट में अप्लाई करके हम लोग लेंथ और ब्रेथ निकाल सकते हैं. सो हमने यहाँ पे लेंथ निकाला 40 यूनिट्स, ब्रेथ मिला 16 यूनिट्स, एंड नाउ वी विल अप्लाई इन द फॉर्मूला. सो पेरीमीटर ऑफ अ रेक्टेंगल इज 2 into लेंथ प्लस ब्रेथ. So 2 into 40 plus 16, and 40 plus 16 is 56. 56 twos are 112 units. Now we are trying to find out the area of rectangle. What is the formula for area of a rectangle? This we have to find out. So area of a rectangle is length multiplied by breadth. So length into breadth, 40 into 16. What is your length? 40. What is the breadth? 16. So 16 fours are 64. Besides that, you have to keep 1 0. So 640 square units. We write in the perimeter only units, but in our area we should say square units. So with that, we have found all the 4 values and we completed this sum. Okay, so I just make a part here so you can understand proper way.